Morning, how are you all going? I thought I'd jump on and do this video after my walk around. So, what is it? Today is the 6th of May 2020 and this is going to be a really good video to look back on in a little while or maybe in a few years' time. But I just thought I'd jump on and share some thoughts that I had because this morning I had to go out and collect some boxes because I get to move soon, which is really cool. I'm really excited about it. I've had a few nights where I've been a little bit apprehensive and just not sure and because I'm moving to a whole new world, but that's really cool. And sometimes of an evening is when you're on your own, so things come up and that's when my journal is my friend or my phone is my friend and I'm sending messages to my friends just to give me a bit of a support. But what I was thinking about this morning as I drove to pick up some boxes, because I've got great friends that lending me some boxes or giving me some boxes to pack my books in, so many books to pack. But as I was cruising around, I just happened to think, right, I pulled up at a set of traffic lights and it's right next door to a McDonald's, and right next door to the McDonald's takeaway so-called family restaurant is a school, right? A couple of schools around there. And I could smell it. And it wasn't a smell that I enjoyed. It was old fat. It was even though it's a newish McDonald's, they just get this smell. And some people actually like that smell. And I used to, right? When I was really big, I used to. And as I started to lose weight, what I would find is that every now and then I would have a fat craving and I would crave a quarter pounder with cheese. So I'd go to McDonald's, I'd get the quarter pounder, I'd be terribly sick, but then I'd be right for months. And that was just as my body was starting to let go of the last of the really big fat stores, right? Because I was like 128 kilos and now I sit around 64, 65. And that didn't happen overnight, it took time, but it also took awareness and education. And I think that's why I'm so passionate about helping people to learn things, right? I'm just sparking your curiosity. You've got to go on the adventure and the journey on your own, but you can have people that prompt you, or you can have things that just click, right? For me, it just clicked. One day it just clicked. But I'm sitting there at the traffic lights and I could smell this smell. And my mind was wandering and I'm thinking and I'm chuckling to myself because my phone has hashtag stay at home on it, right? So I leave it at home. It wants to stay home, so I leave it at home. And I was talking to a friend yesterday and we were laughing about the Australian government's COVID app, which is really just a tracking app. And the language that they use to frame it up, right? If you don't download this app, basically the way it's worded is if you download this app, we're going to ease restrictions, because at the moment the government's got us restricted, right? Or so they say. And the smell of McDonald's came in to my nose as I'm thinking about this app that they're making you download, or they're telling you to download, right? There are actually a lot of us that are saying, no, fuck you, we don't want this, because we're seeing it for what it is, okay? How can a government protect a country, a nation, with an app on a telephone? Now, bear in mind that the majority of the people who actually need the support in terms of looking after them from a virus don't even have a mobile telephone. They're much older, they have really compromised immune systems, and they don't even own a fucking mobile phone. So how are they going to download an app, right? So that just added another layer of complexity to my thought process around this whole thing. And I was like, oh. So all these people that have downloaded this app, good on you if it makes you feel safe. The idea in your life is to feel good, okay? Feel good. Work on what it is that's making you feel not safe, that thinks that an application on your telephone is going to all of a sudden help you to feel safe. If a ruling regulatory body was that concerned about your health and well-being, do you think I would have been sitting at a set of traffic lights smelling McDonald's? There'd be no McDonald's. There'd be no shit that clogs up your cells. That means that your genes are modifying one of my friends commented and said that, you know, you are what you eat, right? And her comment was, and your genes. Well, there's a thing called epigenetics, and you can, and there is a lot of research, right? Your RNA utilizes what you fuel and put into your body and into your cells to then produce more cells, because your cells are dying all the time and they have to be replaced. It's like skin, right? 90 something percent of the dust in your house is just dead skin cells because you're not exfoliating. But it's a physical phenomenon that's happening all the time. And I want to encourage you to explore things, right? Don't just take things for granted. Open your mind to possibilities and just be curious. You have all the time you need. It is not a stressful situation. It's not, okay? You have time to take a breath, to have a look, and to really think about what it is that you're doing, okay? Because this is the thing. We're addicted to being busy. Our minds are racing and we're always distracted. And what happens is then you forget to stop, and you get caught up, and you get stressed, and you wonder why you feel alone, and you wonder why you feel disconnected, because you're so busy. But you can slow it down, okay? Or you can change it, and the way that you change it is by taking a break, okay? Leave the devices alone. Don't feel like you've got to grab it. If you're someone who was born after mobile phones, you know, this might be a bit foreign to you, but I don't think it will. You guys know this, right? I lived before the internet. I remember when it came out. I remember using a computer with a floppy disk to do my work at work, to download accounts. I remember having to do DOS, you know, like actually, yeah, all these things are coming back. But it was all triggered by that smell of Macca's, right? If a regulatory body, whether it is federal, state or local government, wanted to truly look after you, then they would be doing things to help you with your preventative healthcare. They would be doing things to help you get out in the sunshine. They would be doing things to help you to consume good food. Maybe they'd encourage you to grow food. You know, it was great when Woolworths did that whole buy X amount of dollars and you get free seedlings. Like, just start to look at that stuff, guys. Don't get trapped. Yeah? Unlock your mind. I feel so tapped. Unlock your brain. Just be curious. And you can do it in secret. It's okay. You can do it quietly. You don't have to be out there with it. Just do it quietly and think about what you consume. Because what happens is when you're young, you can do whatever you like. Your cellular structure doesn't start to illustrate or present the impact of your precarious lives until you get older. And you can live really happy, healthy, free lives as an old person too, you know. Chronologically, you can be a certain age, and then your body can be another age. And I just encourage you to really explore things. University is prompting me with this too, right? A lot of the stuff that I'm hearing my lecturers say, it's indoctrinated. It's been programmed in. Just be curious. Don't just throw it out because you got taught a certain thing. Just embrace it. Be a little bit curious. Explore it for yourself because you have time. Anyway, I just thought I'd share that this morning. It felt like it was really important to get this out there. I wasn't going to do a video because I'm sort of, you know, I'm not on Facebook anymore. I've started to transition myself off. So I'm a bit, I don't know, free maybe a bit lost. Who knows? Because I've gotten so used to it. But change is the best thing for your brain too. It expands your mind. And it just changes you as a person, and that is really cool. Anyway, have a fabulous day wherever you are and whatever you're doing. Embrace your curiosity. Remember that you have time. Get outside in the sunshine, and enjoy your life, physical life. Enjoy it, right? And if your phone tells you #stay home, leave it at home. Leave it sitting somewhere at home. And just remember that that an app is just an app. And whilst I'm creating an app to provide people with information and to give you a connection and all those sort of things, at the end of the day, it's just an app. And it's not physically going to be there for you. You are. All right. See you guys.